Mic check. All right, friends, we're back. Let's hope, fingers crossed, we've resolved some issues. I'm just updating the banner. Give me 2 seconds for you guys. Round 2. Hopefully she behaves. Hopefully she behaves. All right, banner should be updated. Okay, we are back. Welcome, friends. All right, the aircraft is boarding, so let's jump inside and start working on some things, getting all of this fun stuff ready to go again. We'll get you up. We'll turn you guys down. Good. You can go down. Good. You can go down. Good. Get a little bit of background. Get a little bit of that. Good. Upstairs. We'll get some panel brightness turned on. Very good. All right. Over to the flight bag. Let's go to our menu. We'll initialize the flight. We'll go performance and payload. We'll go weight and balance. Very good. We'll jump over to Sim Brief and have a quick little look here. 155 passengers today. 155. Good. Cargo is 2461, so we'll put 1461 in the aft and 1000 in the forward. And then fuel was 5.6, 5600 kg. We'll set payload. We'll set fuel. Very good. We'll complete that. Wonderful. Let's jump down to the FMC. Hit our FMC tab. We'll clear that out. We'll go to pause in it. We're sitting on the ground in Kaysan. We'll throw that to our reference airport. We'll go next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll set that. Good. We'll go to our route tab. We'll do our flight plan request. Call sign on the way back. All the call signs were taken. So we're resorting to our top-notch call sign, Southwest 420. Uplink is ready. We'll load that. We'll give that a second to punch all that information in. Very good. Very good. What did you do offline? I updated Windows drivers. I installed the new NVIDIA driver. And I also noticed that there was some weird stuff going on in my audio mixer. Because the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke also can act as a headphone port, and I'm wondering if that's what was going on. Because for whatever reason, Windows was defaulting to the TCA Boeing yoke output. The headphone output was set as the Windows default device. And I'm wondering if that was the problem. Because if I'm scratching my brain and we were thinking about before I updated my audio drivers, that was also a problem. That wasn't set correctly in the Windows settings. So I'm wondering if that's what it was. We're going to find out. I've left everything the same. I didn't touch any of my settings. I left my auto FPS settings the exact same. So we're going to, this will be a true test, especially flying over LA. I think on this flight plan, we do end up flying like almost right over LA or LA airspace, which is right there off the coast. So it should replicate the issues that we were having on the way down. So fingers crossed that's it. Okay, everything looks good there. Let's go to our departures. We do have our PDC, and we are cleared on the Padres 2 with the IK transition. So we'll find Padres 2 out of 27, IK, insert, good. Go to our route tab, scroll through the route plan, IK direct, TC direct, scatter, trucks, and then in for the arrival. So we'll go back to the arrival page. The weather in San Jose is showing 160 at 7. So for our arrival, I'm thinking that we do the Arnav Zulu, the way it was just showing right there. I think that's the perfect arrival. The Arnav Zulu, where are you? You're all the way up here. The Arnav Zulu 12 right from high tier. Where was that? Arnav Zulu, it's right there. Perfect. That's what we're going to plan for the arrival, friends. Very good. All right. So we said Arnav Zulu 12 right. So the arrival will be on the Silicone 6 arrival. We'll pin that in. Trox transition. Arnav Zulu 12 right via high tier and execute that. Perfect. All right, flight plan should be in. We'll scroll through it, make sure we don't have any discontinuities. We do, so we'll fill that in like that. Perfect. That looks good to me. Very good. Go to our NitRef tab. We'll have to plug in some zero fuel weights and all that fun stuff. So let's go over here. We'll copy FMS data. We're going to plan flap 5, AC on, anti-ice off. Calculate that. Very good. Zero fuel weight today was 61.2. We'll throw that up into there. Reserve of 2, 5.6 on the fuel. We'll put in 5.6 on the plan. We'll go cost index 25. We're cruising up at flight level 320. Our winds will be 220 at 58. So again, like a quartering crosswind. ISA deviation plus 8 once again. Oops, I'm doing all this down here and I'm not showing you any of it. My bad. We'll get that in there. Good. Let's go to our N1 limits today and then back over to this bad boy. It's showing a cell temp of 44 degrees. We'll select that. We'll go flaps 5 degrees. CG weight not auto-filling. I need to figure out why that's not working. CG weight was 22.6. 22.6. We'll fill that in. V-speeds 35, 37, 48. 36, 37, 49. Basically, exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. 148 in that bad boy. If we brief ourselves on the Padres 2 departure, top altitude is 15,000, 15,000. So we'll bug up 15,000 on this bad boy. Beautiful. I think they're done with the boarding process, so we'll go upstairs. We'll spool up the APU, get that bad boy ready to go. Everything else is essentially good to go. We'll just wait for APU and then we'll call for our push and start. Tower is online 18.3. We'll tune to them now. 18.3. Very good. Bump that over there. And then we have SoCal on 19.6 for our departure as well. 19.6. All right. 19.6. That is in there, ready to go. Good pilots, runway heading will be 270. So we'll flip this all the way around. 270, good. 148, 15,000 is in. Beautiful. We'll come down here and we'll go to our systems page and go sim menu. Now, GSX, are you done boarding? Boarding completed. Perfect. Go to our, oops, wrong one. We want doors. We're going to close the left main door and we'll close the 2 cargo doors. Very good. Then we'll go to ground support. As soon as our APU is on and available, which it should be now, APU is on and available. APU bleed comes online. Duct pressure is good. We can get the seatbelt signs on. We can get the anti-collision light on. And we can get our fuel pumps on. And I believe we're going to be pushing on to Bravo. So we're probably going to have to call for our push and start. Let's go GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Very good. We'll jump down here. We'll disconnect the ground power. Very good. Back to our menu page. Wonderful. Jumping down here, we'll get our traffic range rings. We'll put this FMS on our flight plan, and we'll get a little bit of brightness over here. And they are ready for pushback. Good. Send it. He kept use the same real turb settings for all the planes. If so, could you share your settings? I do change, although I will say I have noticed on the newer versions of real turb that you don't have to adjust the settings all that much, but there are my settings for real turb. Right now, I've actually been running it for the exact same on all the aircraft, so fingers crossed it acts the same as it does. Mr. Dan Barry, good to see you, my friend. Ben, good to see you as well. Welcome back. Joseph, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Just got back. How we doing? I mean, so far so good. We're not going to know till we're like airborne and we're probably flying over LA airspace to see what was going on. But Dan, we were having those awful audio stutters again after not having them for 2 weeks. It's super weird. Super weird. What was the stretch to update the ratio? Not enough, let me tell you. Something, 47 months. Appreciate you, my man. Says, how's your week going so far? Good. Thank you for your support, my man. I appreciate you. Something. Very good to see you, my friend. Why is it, GSX, why are you raising the nose of the airplane? How many times do we have, like, why does this just start all of a sudden? So stupid, GSX, sometimes, I swear to God. All the settings all look like they were still correct. Yeah, there was some weird stuff going on, Dan, with the audio mixer, and I'm thinking it was that. I'm thinking it was the audio mixer not doing things correctly, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right, they are good for push and start. Continue pushback, good. We want to go, actually, let's probably just straight pushback, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll go straight pushback, and we'll have to call ground or tower. San Diego Tower, hello again. Southwest 420 lick to push and start on 2 Bravo, please. I need to get my squawk code in because you can't see me right now.
Back, sir. Squawk mode Charlie first, and then push onto Bravo's approved, face east.
Charlie first, push on a Bravo's approved, face east. Thanks, Southwest 420. 7221, we'll turn that on and reporting. He will see us. Very good. Let's go. Park brake released. Good. Sounds can go up for engine start. Good. Upstairs, bleeds are on. We have pressure. Fuel pumps are on. Good. Engine number 1 over to ground. Let's have a little stretch. I'm not concerned about stutters, Jano. I'm concerned about audio pops. Stutters are going to happen, man. It's Sim Update 3 Microsoft Flight Simulator. You're going to drop frames, switching the camera views really fast back and forth. That's normal. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about the audio pops ruining the viewing experience and the simming experience. Could care less about slight little FPS drops. That's not a problem at all. Not concerned about that at all. That's normal. All right, we don't want to go much further with the pushback, so we're going to stop right here and complete the pushback. Very good. Jay, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. You like the audio pops? They're so fun. Oh, yeah. My favorite.
Please set parking brake.
Rootsy, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. All right, good start on number 1. Park brakes on. Jesus. Engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve is open. N2 percentage is on the rise. That's why you turn off the nose thing. My God. Let's go auto brake to RTO. And we're motoring. Alrighty, and motoring is gone. We'll introduce fuel number 2.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Nah, Dan, the audio bitrate was to get my microphone to stop going all crazy. We updated the Realtek audio drivers. Tario, what's up, man? I mean, the new PC is awesome. Getting the sim to behave with the new PC seems to be the struggle. Atif, what's up, man? Welcome back. Alrighty, that looks like 2 good engines, friends. Upstairs, engine gen 1 online, 2 online. Yacht Amper online, you're over to gen 1. We'll get the probe heats on. We'll get the hydraulic pumps on. Isolation valve can go auto, packs can go auto, APU bleed can go off, APU can go off. Start switches over to continuous, and we'll set flaps 5 degrees for takeoff. I'm trying to figure it out, Davis. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. All right, let's go flight director left, flight director right, auto throttle, VNav, LNav, let tower know we're ready to taxi. And tower southwest 420 ready to taxi 27.
Southwest 420, altimeter 3006, right 27, taxi by Bravo.
27 via Bravo 3006. Thanks, southwest 420. Park brakes released. Let's go flying. Well, taxi first, and then we go flying. Nice call sign. Thank you. Air New Zealand op soon? Yes, next time we're in the Fenix. Maybe next week. For some New Zealand. Alright, taxi light can come on. We're not facing the terminal. Very good. Did Queenstown to Wellington the other day and back to Queenstown at sunrise. Wow, the scenery's spectacular. Dude, it's insane. Flying in New Zealand is incredible. Which KSAN is this? Exclamation point scenery. This is Glide Slope Pro, formerly known as BM World AM Sim. BM World AM Sim. Nice little Southwest taxi going on. Apparently this terminal is done construction now. So maybe we'll get an update from Glide Slope Pro. I highly doubt it, but maybe we'll get an update in the future of that scenery. What is Turb? Real Cat Turb! Exclamation point RT.
And Eagle Tower, Delta 8274, ready for taxi instruction. Delta 8274, altimeter 3006, runway 27, taxi by Bravo. Altimeter 3006.
Terminal 1 opened in October. Nice.
Thank you.
Flying into Milford Sound? Where's that? Is that also in New Zealand? We love a windy welly approach. Imagine a vertical sim San Diego. I mean, that'd be incredible.
San Diego Tower, maintenance 3481, ready to check.
Cap left, the passenger door fell off.
41,
Nope, we're all closed. All closed, ready to go. You have Latin VFR and Glide Slope Pro. Those are the only two.
27 clear for takeoff.
Only 27 cleared for takeoff. Southwest 420, thanks. Had a 38 knot crosswind and a 505 foot per minute bounce on my first attempt into Wellington the other day. That's normal. I feel like that's a normal, average, everyday landing. Landing lights are on, runway turnoffs are on, taxi lights are off, strobe lights and wing lights can go on. Very good. You see the Philly scenery is compatible with 24. Which one, the MK Studios or the Dominic Design? All right, friends. Yoke cam is going on. Fingers crossed. No weird audio pops, chat. That's what we're looking for. No weird audio. All right, let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Slight nose down pressure. Very good. And toga. Takeoff power is set. Knots neutral.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. SoCal departures. Yep, thanks for the 1,000 feet. Speed check, flaps 1. And speed check, flaps clean. Alright, sounds come down so I can talk to ETC. SoCal approach, good afternoon again. Southwest 420, 2,700 climbing on the Padres.
Stoner 420, SoCal departure ready contact, climb via Sid.
Climb via Sid, Stoner 420. Nice. I like it. I like it. Alright, 4,000 feet, autopilot 1 is on. Back up into the flight deck, bring those sounds down a little bit. Let's watch this climb out of San Diego. That might have been the best response from SoCal I think we've ever had. Ooh, a little bit bumpy. So glad I tuned back in for that. Yes. Ah, thank you, Davis. No cap, 6767. All right, nice and smooth departure. Some weird stuff happening there. No, it's still back. I have no clue, man. It has to be the airplane, chat. The only other test that I can do is we can fly the same route in a different airplane to check it out. That's the only thing that we can do, is to figure it out, eliminate it if it's the airplane. I don't know.
SoCal departure 8274 with you.
I would say use the Fenix because your iFly does this too. Yeah. It's weird, man.
Got the 8274, SoCal ready contact the altitude.
Oh boy.
Currently at
Oh boy.
1,480.74.
Chat, should we
8274, climb via tip.
should we just stop this right now and try it with the Fenix? Is that what we should do? That's my only other, it's the only other thing that like we can test right now. Is if we stop our flight right now, we load up in the Fenix and we try and do the same flight and see if that is causing the issues. We just flew the 350 last week, man. We know there's no problem with the 350. Alright. And so, Karl, Stoner 420, we're going to log off here. We're having some issues. We're going to reload in another aircraft. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
Stoner 420, no worries, sir.
We'll see you soon. Alright, let's... it could just be the airplane, chat. It could be the airplane. Okay, bear with me here for a few minutes. I'm going to throw it to the Be Right Back screen. I've got to unplug a bunch of stuff and do some... I got to set up my Airbus hardware, so give me a couple minutes and I will be right back. I'm going to throw some tunes on for you guys so you're not sitting here all lonely. But give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. All right, let's try this again. We're in the Fenix. Let's see if we have issues this time, chat. I don't know, man. Something's telling me it's not the airplane. Something is telling me it's literally the Microsoft servers. That's what I'm starting to. I'm wondering if it has something to do with. Also, why are you not working? I'm wondering if it has something to do with the servers just downloading the data or something like that. I don't know, man. I can't really think of anything else. Why are you not working now? What are you doing? You say you're here and you're working, but you're not working, so I'm going to close this. Yes. And then I'm going to relaunch you. Wing. Oh, what is it called? It's the stupid thing. SimApp Pro. Yes. It's going to say there's an update. Do I need to do the update for it to... Okay, sure. Do the update. Because I can't get the WinWing to connect. Well, we never had any issues like this on the old PC, that's for sure. Are you going to work now? Ah, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, maybe it just needed the update. Okay, we're going to do this as quickly as possible, chat. Let's turn this bad boy on. Fenix, import, good. We're going to go ground services. We don't need to worry about any of that. Mass and balance, load aircraft, instant, dismiss, thank you. Let's come down here, FMG tab. We're going to go to the init ref. We'll do our init request. Call sign is the only livery that I had, Chad. That's why we're flying Frontier. It's the only livery I had installed for the 321. FFT420, please. Thank you. Cost index of 5. Giving us a cruise level of 360. Very good. Go to our init B page. We'll send all of this data. Send to McDo. Perfect. That should be all in here now, which it is. Very good. Go to our flight plan page, San Diego, departures 27, Padres 2 departure. There it is there. Padres 2 with the IK insert, good. San Jose arrivals, we said we're doing the Arnav Zulu 12 right. On the Silicone 6 arrival, Trox transition, and our approach via is going to be high tier. Very good. Return, insert, good. That should be our whole flight plan. We'll scroll through, make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. We do not. Perfect. All right, everything looks good there with that. Wonderful. Go to our perf page. We'll grab some perf numbers up top here. 27 dry, flap 1, no, off, on. Sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate. Send to McDo, confirm all those numbers down here. Good. Let's go to APU start. Very good. Alrighty. Too bad you don't have the old PC to compare. Well, like I said, man, the old PC wasn't having these issues. This is it's a little bit weird, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how we didn't have issues for 2 weeks, and now just randomly today we're back to square one of issues happening again. It's an odd one, man. It's really, really, really odd. Squawk code was 2402. 2402. We're going to turn you on and reporting. Very good. TA only is good. 2402, good. And tower, I need to get this going. Logitech. And tower was on 18.3 again, so we'll tune 18.3. Get that ready to go. 18.3, flip you over. 18.3, very good. All right, and Initial climb takes us to 15,000. I didn't even set up my autopilot panel. I just wanted to test this.
3481 ready for
That's good. We've got our company messages over here.
341, recycle transponder squawk 73.
Received messages should be our preliminary load sheet, accept. Our finalized load sheet, accept. Good. All right. That is all set nicely. And then we're just waiting for the gears to align. We've got 1 minute on that. APU bleed can come online. External power can go off. We'll get our fuel pumps turned on. Seatbelt signs can go on. Red beacon light can go on. And that looks good. We'll jump down here, go to our ground services, and we will disconnect the GPU, remove the chocks and cones, go to GSX, prepare for pushback and departure if it wants to load. What's the livery? We're flying Frontier. Again, you know, it's the scenery, man. It's Glide Slope Pro. Their scenery is absolutely awful, awful optimizations. Awful, awful, awful. Where are you? Restart the Kutau script, please. What's the issues? I built 20 PCs, so I might be able to help. Just weird audio issues, man. Just, it's like stuttering and crackling the audio. We had the issue when we first built the PC, then we updated all the drivers, made sure everything was up to date, the issues went away. And then again now, all of a sudden today, we have those issues again. The issues are back. The weird audio popping issues are back. We're not quite sure what is causing it. Audio is perfectly fine and everything else. Yeah, no issues. That's why I know it's not a PC thing. Audio issues, nothing. No Discord, watching movies, videos on YouTube, playing other games, no issues. I did not update anything. Nothing was updated. Absolutely nothing was updated. GSX is completely bricked. Exit. GSX. Start it again. It's the sim and how it handles the iFly in its current state, not your hardware. Well, we'll have to see. We'll see if it does it. This will be the true test, Craig. That's why we loaded up in a different airplane to try and test it. So we're gonna see. I have reports in the Microsoft forum from people having audio issues with X3D CPUs. Yeah, and that could be another thing. It could be the CPU that's having the issues. But I just, like I said, it just seems really weird to me that we had the issues when we built the PC, we updated the drivers, all of the issues went away. We then flew 2 weeks, perfectly fine. We flew the 350 all last week, flew it into LA, flew it into London Heathrow, no problems, nothing. So I really don't know. We did restart the PC Blue Crayon. I actually installed the newest Windows update and installed new audio driver, and installed new video drivers. There was a new graphics card update. So it's, yeah. All right, you gonna work now, GSX? I'm just gonna sit here loading. They are aware of it, though. That doesn't really help us right now, though, does it? I don't know what's going on with GSX. GSX is tostidoed, and I don't know why. Just does this every time. It acts like it's loading. I've had these issues with my 800 X3D in 2020. They're so spotty. I don't know, man.
Again, 3041 on a 27 clear pickup.
Man, does this have its own built-in pushback? Pushback, connect, tug. There we go. San Diego Tower. Oh, I gotta set my push to talk because I used a different push to talk. My God, dude. Why does it have to be like the first day back after everything working fine? Probably a scenery bug. It worked perfectly fine when we were in the iFly. I don't know, man. Tango Tower, hello again. Frontier Flight 420, like a push and start on the Bravo, please.
Frontier Flight 420, Limerick Tower. Hello again, sir. Pushing to Bravo's approved, face east.
Push Bravo's approved, face east. Thanks, Frontier 420. Okay, let's release the park brake. Let's start the pushback. Hopefully this actually works. Looks like it is. GlideSo Pro is renamed BM World AM Sim. Their KSAN is not great. Correct. Yes, none of their scenery is good. Awful on performance. Awful, awful, awful on performance. Alright, engine mode selector is on. Do I just go like this and you work? What are you doing? You're figuring yourself out. We'll get it at some point, I'm sure. He's figuring himself out.
American 3481, departures offline, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Is this the new cockpit mod for the iFly? Yeah, I better change the title. Change. / Fenix A321.
American 2404 on a 27, clear for takeoff.
Testing ops. There we go. Alright, that should be updated now. Okay, what are we doing? Pushback. Can you go? Go, go, go. Go. Are you moving? Go. Alright, fuck this. Just gonna start my engines right here. Start number 1, and I'm just gonna taxi out that way. Starting number 1. Park and brake was off.
And Walker 3667, continue only short 27 for wake turbulence.
Alright, good start on number 1. Spool number 2. Marcus, thanks for subscription, my man. Welcome aboard. May have found the issue. What's that?
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware.
American 2404, departures offline, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
American 2404, good day.
Will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. Whenever the seatbelt signs are on. And
Well, hello, buddy.
What's our hug for Cap? We all go through the random shit from time to time. Yeah.
Virtual hug for Cap. We all go through this random shit from time to time.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties to you, Craig. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my man. Alright, flaps 1. We'll go predictive wind shear system to auto. And that's good. We'll go upstairs. APU and APU bleed can go off. Nose light on. Release the park brake. Hammer left nose wheel. Actually, you know what? Let's just reverse thrust. Will it actually reverse thrust us out? I don't think it will.
3667,
Yeah, it will.
clear for takeoff.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. I don't even know where we're going. Sure, good enough. Mid Tower, Frontier 420 is ready to taxi 27.
Frontier Flight 420, altimeter 3006, runway 27, taxi.
27 taxi via Bravo, Frontier 420. Did you just see a power back? No. Polar Spikes, 50 months, my man. Thank you, brother. Says, hello, Cap. Love the 80s style pushback. Hey, when all else fails, move it to the 80s pushback, baby. When all else fails. I'm curious to see how this is going to behave off departure. Ground crew's on strike, correct. You got selected to test the FSS E-Jets? Oh, maybe it'll come out by 2029. Was it immediately after departure the auto started popping? About 4,000 feet. Yeah, it wasn't fun, you know, that's for sure. It wasn't fun. It's doing it once I'm airborne. It's not doing it on the ground, which is weird. Says in 2024 it happens again. Look at CPU usage. People are saying if your CPU usage goes above 90% is when they're able to recreate it. Well, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. It's popping. We're getting these weird spikes in CPU, which I don't know why it's doing it though. Again, it's very weird, man. It's very weird. Like I said, we flew the 350 into London Heathrow and LA last week and we had no issues. So there's no reason that the iFly would be, unless it's the airplane, but that, again, we're testing it right now. This is going to be the ultimate test. If we don't have weird audio issues after departure, switching wing views and stuff, then we know it's on the iFly and not on any of the other aircraft, but yeah. I mean, if we have the same issues, yeah, we'll go back to the iFly. If we have the same issues, it's just something that we're going to have to deal with. I mean, we can try Sim Update 4. I can try the beta for SU4 to see if that solves it. I don't know. If you do, then just lower the settings to low, prevent the CPU bottleneck. That's kind of crazy.
310 at 10.
Build a $5,000 computer to run the PC, to run the sim on low. How about that one? Please consider what you said. What about chasing the issues? Yeah, I mean, like, this is as far as I'm going to chase the issue, Davis, is try it in a different airplane. I'm not going to go chasing further than that. If it's not that, then, yeah. Don't do Sim Update 4, it's still a mess.
Frontier Flight 420, wind 310 at 10, gust 18, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
27 cleared for takeoff, Frontier 420, thanks. Alright, landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights, wing light, nose light, all of our lights on. Here comes the test, friends. Joystick cam goes on. Once you fix it, it's fixed forever, so worth the time, Cap. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Brother, it's been fixed for 2 weeks. It's just now all of a sudden it started. It's so to say that it's once you fix it, it's gone, that's not true at all. Because we fixed it, it was gone for 2 weeks, and now it's back. So it's, you know, I don't know. Manflex, 52 SRS runway, auto thrust blur. Takeoff power set. $100 knots for neutral. B1 rotate. There's that weird tail strike inhibit. Very shallow climb. Positive rate, gear up. Chrono. Yes.
Parking line 420, unfortunately, SoCal locked off. Have a good luck with the 7 cap. We will.
Over to you, Com. Thanks for ATC, mans. Alrighty, 228 for us. Good. That's down. Good. Follow our flight directors. Good. Throttles to climb. Nose that bad boy over. Alright, gain some speed. Alrighty, runway turnoffs can come off, nose lights can come off, wing lights can go off. Alrighty, and speed check, flaps clean. There's our pitch for climb. Autopilot 1 is on. We were right around here. It's the iFly chat. It's the iFly. No audio issues. None. So it's the aircraft. We were at the exact same place doing the exact same thing, and it was going like crazy. So let's see how it goes. You heard a pop? No, you didn't. You heard a pop? I'm not hearing a pop. Now the true test is going to be, when we're getting over LA. Yeah, there's no pop. You hear, it's not a very faint audio pop. It's a very heavy pop. You hear it immediately. All right, cruise level was 360 for this. Very good. Well, chat, fingers crossed, but it looks like it's a compatibility issue with the airplane. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. You have to remember, too, the iFly is not a native 2024 product. And that could be it. May I suggest deviating 20 to 30 degrees off course, flying right over LA? Yeah, we could probably do... Where's our flight plan take us? When we get to Padres, we'll go this way a little bit. We'll deviate off course to fly right over LA. Exactly the way we had it on the arrival in. But, I mean, like, it was already doing audio things, which it's not doing anymore, so... Yeah, it's still in the compatibility mode, which means that it's not fully developed for 2024. Landing lights off. Seatbelt sign off. Alright, let's go heading. I'm gonna go like 320 on the heading for now. We'll see what it's like. Something lots of audio stutters in SU3, much better in SU4. I did a flight with the iFly MAX SU4 to EGKK with no issues. Very weird. Very weird. Hello, Bobo. Welcome back, man. Put us right into that weather right there, chat. Yeah, Hoofa, we flew the 350 last week, man. Arguably the most intensive aircraft available for Microsoft, and we had no issues. Zero. Zero issues flying it into LAX. Zero issues flying it into London Heathrow. No issues in the 350, which is the most demanding CPU, GPU, whatever, hardware-related add-on. It does not get any more demanding than the AnyBuild's A350. So if we can run that, no problem. Something tells me it's a compatibility issue with the iFly. Something weird is going on with it. I don't need to test the 380. Why? Does nothing. I don't fly that airplane. What does testing it one time do? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't update to Sim Update 4. For me, when I tried SU4 with the iFly, every time I changed the views of the exterior model, it would glitch for a second, only showing a bare cabin. Interesting. Interesting. If you could run the 350, you can tank any other plane add-on. The 380 is another story. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 380. Performance, flight model, there's a lot of reasons why I'm not too big on the 380. Okay, we should level off, or sorry, we should turn a little bit to the left, maybe 10 degrees, 310 heading track. And that should get us right over LA. Should, keyword. Yeah, we flew the 350 into LA and we had 60 FPS solid. Didn't budge. No audio issues, nothing. Has Fenix ever offered discounts on their flights on Black Friday? I'm planning to buy it and I don't know if I should wait. I think they've had one sale in their lifetime. One sale on the Fenix that I remember. Planes, trains, and automobiles? It's a good one. Are subtle camera movements real TurbCat, or is that FS realistic? It's probably FS realistic, but it's being injected from real cat turb. Any reason GSX will load bags with the ULD at the departure airport and then unload the belts at the arrival airport? Probably a GSX profile. Alright, where are we in relation? We should be pointed directly at LAX off our nose. It's under that soup, I believe. But again, no audio issues. Zero since we departed. We had tons of audio issues in the iFly departing. Turns out to be the iFly will be grounded from all 7.3s and 24 on stream until it's natively supported, Gino. Yeah, I mean we can fly it, but I mean, God, dude, those audio issues are, I mean, they're so annoying, dude. It completely breaks the immersion of the flight when you're just getting these weird pops and audio issues. Any idea what setting it is in FS Realistic? Probably this one. FS Realistic. Right here, General Turbulence. Very rude, Davis. Is iFly actively working on native support for 2024? Yes, they are. You get an idea what could be causing a landing gear failure on takeoff with the 321? I have no clue. A landing gear failure on takeoff with the 321. I'm not sure. Turn us 5 degrees to the left. A little bit bumpy through here. Thought it interfered. No, you want that. That's what's going to give you the camera shaking stuff, you know? Alright, we should be pointed directly at LA, which we are. And it's right off our nose. If there was no weather, we would see it down there. And as you can tell, no audio issues. I think we found the culprit, chat. I think we found the culprit. Keep getting a side stick fault message on the Fenix. It's a bug. Yeah. How'd you fix the audio issues? Switch to a different airplane. Figure that one out, dude. Figure that one out. Switched to a different airplane. Give it a true test. Wing view to wing view. No issues. Something going on. Because we are smack dab over top of LA right now. Like, it is, all of Los Angeles is underneath those clouds. Down yonder. No issues. So I can't wait for the PMDG 7.3. I hope so, man. They said before the end of the year, so I mean, what do we got? That's like a month and a half waiting. We're almost there. So that means no Copar long haul. No, we'll end up doing some type of haul. It's just not going to be what we planned. Are you... Hoofa, just because there's clouds doesn't mean the buildings don't load. Come on, man. Let's use like 5% brain power and we could have figured that one out. If you think nothing's loading beneath because there's clouds, I have a bridge in New York for you to buy. Just a couple million, just send it PayPal. PayPal works great. If you could send it via PayPal, that would be very much appreciated. Direct to IK. Insert. Alright, back on track. We'll go back to manage climb mode. Yeah, we'll have to wait unless we dare try and take out the default MAX8. Not the only one with that theory. Who else said that theory? Most importantly, they said most of the variants will be out this year. That means the 800 should be out by the end of this month at latest. Nice. You want a bridge in New York? I'd like to sell a listing for it. Yes. The default MAX8. Oh boy. You're flying the default MAX8 right now and it's good? Oof. Chat, should we try that tonight? Should we take out the MAX8 tonight for some evening ops? I'm kind of scared. Why not switch to 2020? I don't have 2020 installed. I didn't really want to install 2020, to be honest with you. But... no, it's shit. Well, we know it's shit. We want to see how shit it is. We know that it's going to be shit. It's too bad that the trim is so sensitive and almost impossible to hand fly it properly. Is that on the default MAX8? I feel like it's that way for a lot of the default planes. Any chance of an X-Plane stream? No, I don't have X-Plane installed. I don't think I would have enough time to get it installed and configured properly. We can maybe think about X-Plane next week, though. That can always be an option. I'm just happy that we've somehow been able to figure out what's going on with the sounds. I'm just happy that it's not doing it in this aircraft as well, and we're not back to our starting point of figuring out why the hell the audio is being the way that it is. Thinking about picking up the Fearless Freighter. He actually sent it to me last night for free. What's the point of X-Plane? X-Plane offers... they have some really good add-ons. They have some really good aircraft. The flight model in X-Plane is also fantastic. So X-Plane is... I'll get X-Plane installed at some point this week. And maybe we can look at doing like some level up 7.3 for next week. I'm thinking what's going to happen is we're going to fly the default MAX tonight, and it's going to be a shit show, so we're not going to fly that again. We'll finish off the week flying the Fenix lineup of Airbus. And then next week maybe we look at X-Plane. I have to get the auto... what's the terrain thing? I forget what it's called. X-Plane map enhancements, I think is what I was using. it's super weird because we were flying the iFly in 2024 on the old PC, no problem. So it's hard for me to say that it's the iFly. I think there's something deeper than that going on. Like somebody mentioned, maybe it's just that there's something that's pegging the CPU and it's causing those insane spikes in CPU usage. But I don't know what it could be. I don't know, man. It's weird. Yeah, Air Canada's doing Billy Bishop to ORD. Interesting. Because Porter does Billy Bishop to Midway. So interesting that Air Canada's picking up Billy Bishop to O'Hare. It's an interesting one. Judging by that engine sound, we just reached cruise altitude. Maybe it's too heavy with your sim settings. It could be. I mean, as I mentioned, though, and what we've been talking about, Bob, is I flew the 350 last week with the exact same settings. If I can fly the AnyBuilds 350 into London Heathrow and LAX, I should be able to fly the iFly into San Diego. Do you know what I mean? Malx, the 9800X3D is also an 8-core 16-thread CPU. I think it was Craig in here earlier that was saying there might be something in the iFly that's causing the issue. What animal's on the tail? It is a raccoon. Crockett the raccoon. Crockett. It's the only plane that gives me issue. Very similar specs to you. Yeah, it's weird, man. Haven't flown the iFly and SU beta successfully, but it was a couple weeks and several builds ago. Clean install? Yeah, everything's a clean install, man. Every single... I didn't bring anything over. Everything that I did on the new PC is a clean install. What's wrong with the iFly? We were having audio issues. Those audio stutters and pops and weird performance. Yeah, what it's looking like is every aircraft that's optimally set and built for 2024 doesn't cause the issues. Are you surprised at how long it's taking for 24 compatibility? Yes. Are you in the beta? No, I'm in SU3. Favorite Frontier plane is Ward the Beaver? Oh, I need to find that one for Mr. Beaver. That'd be a good one to fly. Where's GMC? He's on a trip. He's on a trip for 2 weeks. Apparently it also occurs when flying over certain areas in Germany. Talking about problems with simming. Yesterday I turned on 2020 and everything was default. All my settings, camera controls, graphics, images. Damn. I mean, we're not going to fly the iFly until they get a compatibility update, Boeing fan. If we're having the issues this week, I'm pretty sure those issues will persist into next week. I'll play the part of Robbie. Karl, if you don't like my timeline, go write a check to Asobo. Nice. Yeah, for using FSR3, I tried your exact same settings on 2024 on my sim. Something was crashing when I changed tabs. When I went back to a different frame generation, everything was back to normal. Yeah, it's very weird, Bob. I've noticed that it reacts differently in different sims and stuff. Yeah. It's very weird. We need iFly to push a full compatibility for 2024 is what we need. Like a native iFly MAX8 for 2024. Alright, I'm going to start a poll. You guys decide what we're doing for tonight. All right, there's the poll. You guys decide. Is the Fearless 747 freighter as manual as the 747, or is it more automated? A great question. I have no clue, dude. I haven't even loaded into it. I don't have X-Plane installed right now. Don't have X-Plane installed. Received messages, Frontier Ops, good. Don't need you, return, perfect. Roblox? Could be a good one. No, Mr. Jesus. Never. Never, ever, ever. 75 miles till top of descent. Let's go to our perf page. We'll throw in our descent data. Did Mr. Henry run free at the farm? Oh, yes. Of course he did. Let's see what the weather's doing down in San Jose. Winds are showing 140 at 7. Very good. Temperature is 19 degrees. Very nice. 299er on the altimeter. And the baro minimums on the RNAV. Select you. We said RNAV Zulu 12 right from high tier. Very good. Our minimums on the approach will be 394. 394. And we'll enter that. Perfect. All right, we're looking good. They just put out a bunch of updates, Hoofa. My God, dude. You are one sad individual, aren't you, my friend? Aren't you? What about we test the 777 on the new PC? That's going to happen as well. Yes, don't you worry. Do some freighter ops. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Is nowhere close to the iFly, but is not bad for Xbox players. Yeah, it scares me a little bit. Can you even get your V-speeds in that thing? I remember when I first tried to fly it, you couldn't even get your V-speeds set. I wonder how it is now. Is Hoofa Melinda's new account? Probably. One of the many that have been removed. It's okay, he's very close to losing this account too. Couple more questionable comments. A321, how come? We were having issues with the iFly, man. I was having all kinds of audio issues. Hey Gap, how heavy is Newark on your system? My system just is just below yours, and I'm just wondering before I buy. We flew out of Newark and didn't have any issues. Seemed to run it fine. Maybe Dords. Hey man, if I wasn't open for it, I wouldn't have put it as an option. I would have said, nah, we're flying the Fenix 319. I still have a funny feeling that the Asobo Max is going to win, but the 319 might come back. It's showing pretty close right now. Fly the 330. The 330 is something that I want to fly as well within the next little bit for sure. Worth flying the Anybuilds 321 Neo. If you don't want to spend any money, yeah, for sure. I have a 5070 with a 7800 X3D, which is just a little under your 9800 X3D, so I should be okay. Yeah, you should be fine. Is the high price on an RTX 5090 not worth it for flight sim compared to a 5080? No, it's not. Top of descents in 44 miles, friends. And looking at our charts, the initial descent on the Silicone 6 takes us to 4,000 feet at high tier. So that'll be our initial. RJ, or is that still busted in 24? Hasn't had an update, so I'm assuming it's still busted. The Anybuilds 320 and 320 Neos just feel off. It's too sensitive when doing little corrections. Yeah, it's, well, I'm going to put it this way, man, and I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know how this is, but the problem is the Fenix flies so well and has, like, some nice weight to the controls that flying anything else, you're kind of like, whoa, this is weird, you know? This is very weird. So I feel that plays a big role into all the other Airbuses available as well. Not that they're bad, or not that something is like really off with it, it's just, yeah. Gap, do you know how to mute people? Right click and hide. Wait. You just made a super chat and no notification. I do not see a super chat or anything on my end, Michael. It must not have gone through. I am not seeing anything, and we've had plenty of donations today. No issues. Debating on Thai or some Mexican food tonight? Thai. That was easy. Thai food. Tanner, we were having that weird audio glitch again, where our main CPU thread was getting absolutely hammered every 15 to 20 seconds, causing weird audio glitches, and yeah. Very weird. Zach, what's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Had to take a phone call. What happened over LA? Nah, no problems, Ian. Zero issues. Zero issues. Just pulled into gate 25, negative 196 into San Jose. Looks like towers online with ATIS available. Nice. Default MAX8? No, there's nothing new with it. Just an option. Spoiled yourself by buying a new aircraft, the A300? Enjoy it, my friend. That is a wonderful aircraft. Definitely going to get into that soon. In my bank app, it's done, so I don't know why there's no note. Yeah, nothing came in on my end, Michael. I just looked, even at YouTube. There's nothing came in on my end. Your bank might be holding it. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, for the past week or two, I've been trying to download the new Battlefield 6 update, but it's been moving extremely slow, and I really want to play Battlefield 6 again. Well, there was an update that came out yesterday. I'm not sure why it would be moving slow. Do you have it on Steam or through the Battlefield EA app? It's only at 8%, and something's wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Gonna fly the Unibuild 321 Neo one last time before I get to Phoenix. Nice. Enjoy, man. Look up, I see first GM of the Ottawa Senators, Mel, passed away, only 70. Yes, he did. Sad. Not good. Just watched 2 hours of tutorials for setting up the E300. Time to put the knowledge to the test. Nice. It's a great airplane, man. Have we ever done Saudi ops? We have, yeah. Alright, down to, I went to go hit my autopilot panel and I don't have it. Down to 4,000 feet, friends. 4,000 feet. Start our descent. Very good. Make sure our seatbelt signs are on. Very good. Alright. Yeah, I'll let you know, Michael. Super weird, because usually you don't have any issues while donating. So I'm not quite sure what would be going on today. One sec I joined, we were flying the MAX, and now we're in the bus. Yep, we're having issues with the MAX. Having some issues. It's good to know the Phoenix doesn't do the popping noises. It's good to be able to pinpoint what's going on. I think that's more important. Being able to pinpoint exactly what's up and what's going on. I think that's auto ATC. That is auto ATC. Towers online 24-0, so we'll get that set up. What happened to the MAX? Audio issues. Weird popping. The sim was not behaving. You have audio popping in the Phoenix? Really? Super weird, man. Alright, speed brakes can go in. We're back in speed. Cap suggestions for a shortish 330 flight Aer Lingus using A330 from Dublin to Madrid.
Minnesota
Ooh, that could be fun.
donated $5.
Cat Minnesota.
Test to see if it works.
It works. Hooray! Thank you, Mr. Minnesota. Appreciate you. Thank you, my man. At least it's not one more thing we need to add to the list of things not working today. What's going on with your RJ? The autopilot is pitching up to 20 degrees. The RJ is weird right now in 2024. You know which one I get the popping really bad? The RJ. Which is weird because that is like by far the best like optimized airplane. I get insane performance on that aircraft. Where to go in the FedEx A300? Somewhere out of Memphis or to Memphis. Memphis to somewhere is always good. Huh, that's weird, Davis. Very weird. Whoa. Take care, Boeing fan. Yeah, I didn't plan to fly the RJ until we get another update from Aerosoft or Hands. Seatbelts are on. Might be a little bit bumpy coming through some of these clouds, but we'll see. Brendan, he's just rage baiting, man. Don't pay any attention to him. Honestly, the best thing you could do is right-click his name and hide user. That way you don't ever have to see his comments. When's my next tea break? Never. Made it a second one and still no notification. I guess my bank is blocking it for some reason. Yeah, really weird, Michael. Not uncommon, though. A bunch of, like, small charges and stuff. The bank might be like, what's going on with this? Rage baiting in 2025 is crazy work? Brother, you're telling me. You are telling me, man. He watches V1 too. Do you think he'll ask the same question in V1 stream? Pfft, yeah, right. Only over here to rage bait people. Guy's pathetic. Just don't pay attention to him, man. Sheriff, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, my man. Keep slamming the Phoenix. I think it's because I set the landing speed too low. It should show you your speed. It should be on managed speed. Ashraf, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Saw the issues you had earlier. It was weird because it was Sim Update 4 yesterday. Did SFO to YYZ, no issues. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird one, dude. It's a weird one. There we go. We'll just take care of that. Think it'll come in when I'm on 5 Mile Final? The perfect time. The distracting donations. Ah, not long, Dan. I mean, I gave it a, to be fair, I gave it a solid couple of weeks. Just loading a flight. Which flight do you think I should do? I don't know, Snoop. There's so many options, man. I think I'm going to do FedEx to Memphis to Philly. Yeah, it's a good one. That is a solid one, good sir. What was our Q&H in San Jose? It was 29er, 9er, 9er. ECAP Neil says hi and hopes your flights are doing awesome today. Don't tell him about the popping. Yeah, no. They're going great, Neil. It's a great day. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, buddy. It's a great day. Landing 12 right. We are indeed landing 12 right. We are indeed. Downloading 2024 right now. I guess I'm in for real treat getting it set up tonight. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. MK Studios for Philly? Yeah, that would be my option. Wonder how long until they're back on an alt. They're probably in here already on a different alt.
Hello, buddy.
East Boy.
90 donated 200 Swedish krona. Been
Thank
watching
you.
forever. First super chat. Greetings from northern Sweden. Love your work.
My
CPT.
man.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Huge no floaties to you, East Boy. Thank you for support, man. I appreciate you. 200 Swedish kronen. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, buddy. 2024 graphics are really good. They are. They're fantastic. That's why I'm super cheesed about not being able to fly the iFly. I love that airplane, man. It kind of sucks that we're having those issues. I wish we weren't having those issues. I really do. But there's obviously something going on that's causing the issues. Where are we flying to? We are flying to San Jose, California. 2999. And we'll go auto brake low. And we will arm the ground spoilers. Very good. Will you please do an Air Canada 777-200LR toothpaste livery? I don't have the 200LR. We could do the 300ER, but yeah. What was the issues? Audio popping. Bunch of weird audio pops. Good thing I can't see you flying it today. Every time I see it, I get closer to buying it. Man, it's such a good aircraft. It sucks. I have, no, I have, well, VRAM, yes. DDR5 physical RAM. Is there a way to copy and paste my settings from 2020 over to 2024? No. Unless you take screenshots. But I will say this, there's a lot more settings options in 2024 than there is in 2020. You can configure your settings a lot better in 2024. A Japanese short haul ops in Italy
buddy.
coming up sometime? I would love to, yes.
Adadupsic 4702 donated $10.
My
Been a
man.
while since I've dropped a 10 bomb. Glad to have some time in the stream now as I've settled into my new place.
Congratulations, good sir. Huge no floaties to you as well, my man. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. Extremely kind, good sir. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. You do some American 320 ops? Yep. Always a good one. Raccoon livery goes hard? It does. But a great stream regardless. Like I said, man, it's one of those things right now, configuring everything and getting everything set properly. It's one of the pain in the asses, right? But I'm happy we're able to continue and have no issues flying the Fenix. The only other thing that I can think of with the iFly is making an exclusion through my firewall. I don't know if something weird is going on with that. I may look into that afterwards to see if I can add an exclusion in and then test it on my own and see if I'm still having issues. Want to stretch? Oh, we're stretching right now. Fly to Memphis first. I think I should go MSY or St. Louis. I don't know. Whoever has better scenery. Probably MSY. Hey, Cap, just curious, are you guys having canceled flights in Canada like we're having in the U.S.? Sure hope Thanksgiving flights aren't canceled. No. Our ATC is not on strike here, currently. Firewall wouldn't cause audio issues. It would break functionality, which is isn't what you have, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, you could see what's going on, Craig. When we pulled up dev mode, you could see, like, every 15 to 30 seconds, there was a huge spike in CPU usage that would last for about half a second. But you could literally see it on the graph. It was popping. And every time the CPU went crazy, we started having, like, audio stutters. Super weird. Super, super, super weird. You have government shutdowns in CAD? No. We haven't. We have not. Hey, Gap, you just on stream. The Tough 5070 Ti, I got the card, did a good deal, and I love it. Wanted to say thanks. Great news. Great news, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the card. Best bang for your buck right now. It's definitely the 5070 Ti. All right, landing lights are on. Seatbelt's good. We'll ding the cabin. Let them know we're all ready to go. And speed brakes are armed. Seatbelt is on. Auto brake is set to low. Very good. You able to fix that CPU issue? I mean, we fixed it by switching to a different airplane. The airplane seemed to be causing the issues. I fly the iFly exclusively for a few months, but I haven't been able, due to performance issues after one of the SU3 updates. Maybe that's what it is then, Craig. I mean, the iFly has, if you think about it, Craig, the iFly hasn't received an update in quite a while. I mean, it's had its compatibility patch, and that's pretty much it. There hasn't been any updates to the aircraft, so it could be just the aircraft being weird. You know what I mean? Very well. I mean, I think we've proven that at this point, you know? Check back later on the nice buttery landing. Maybe see you tonight. Sounds good, Steven. And 2024 has received loads of LOD tweaks. Correct. Which leads me to believe that it's just something with the aircraft and not so much the sim and the settings. I mean, we're going to figure it out. I don't know if we'll stick to flying the Fenix for the rest of the week. Maybe we could jump in the A300, do some cargo or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Are these Rex Atmos clouds? Nope, these are default clouds. Default clouds running on Ultra. Is it expensive to travel in the US due to the exchange rate? Correct. Yes, it is. My uncle says Canada is not a third world country like the US. Nice. Windows 11 versus Windows 10 could be a thing as well. I don't think different Windows would have an issue, but it could be. I'd save, give the CPU a true test and whip out the 747 Freighter and X-Plane. That doesn't help us for audio issues happening in Microsoft, right? How about the 300 retro passenger ops? Maybe. Not really my thing. Maybe. Probably not, though, if I'm being honest with you. We still have the 777 to fly, so we can do the 777 passenger or freighter. We've got the A300 to fly. That we still haven't flown in 2024. Just trying to think of airplanes. The 340 we need to revisit again. Just got some updates, so the 340 would be a good test run as well. Could do Iran Air A300. They're still operating it. Yeah. But it's not, you know. Again, man, we just replicated the exact same flight in a different aircraft, and it's not happening. So we know it's not a CPU, an audio driver. We know that's not the problem. We've already diagnosed all that. I know you really want to see me fly an X-plane, but we gotta, you know, let's use our heads just a little bit. If we're replicating the exact same flight in a different airplane and none of the issues are happening, then I think we know where to point the fingers and say, maybe it's this causing the issues. I would lead to believe that it's this. Yes. Who would be best money value for a HOTAS set? What would be the best? I don't know. Not much of a HOTAS guy, I don't know. Like I said, it's a Dan issue, not an iFly or a sim issue. Nah, it's not at all. It's not at all, man. And I've never had any of those audio issues in any other game that I've played on this PC. Yeah. Which airplane? We're in the 321 right now, the Fenix A321. Alright, there's our vertical deviation path, so we can arm our approach. Final approach is armed. It shouldn't pick up final approach until we hit hitter at 4,000. Then it'll give us final approach. I'm going to get a little bit of speed break out here. Snoozy, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Well, again, you know, it's been 2 weeks of flying multiple different airplanes in 2024, and it hasn't happened. The only aircraft that it's happened in is the iFly MAX8. We flew the 350 all week into very dense, heavy populated areas, London Heathrow, Los Angeles, zero issues. So, I mean, I think we've done our fair share of checking and testing. There's obviously something going on with the LOD system of the iFly MAX8 that's causing problems. Looks like the Fenix 319 is going to be the winner. Correct. Also have issues with the iFly since Sim Update 3, so you're not the only one. Yeah. Is the camera movement from RealCat Turb? No, that's from FS Realistic. Yeah. Hey, man, I was all set up to fly a Boeing today. No promises on this landing, chat. Zero promises. This one's either going to be really good or really bad. We'll see. We shall see. All right, get those guys in. Approach phase is activated, so we're looking good. We should get 2,500. There it is right there. So let's go gear down, speed check, flaps 2. We still have ATC online, so we're going to switch over to them now. We'll give ATC a call. San Jose Tower, very good afternoon. Frontier Flight 420s on the RNAV Zulu 12 right.
Frontier Flight 420, San Jose Tower, wind 160 at 7, runway 12 right, cleared to land.
12 right, cleared to land. Frontier Flight 420, thank you. Only bad thing is the weird feeling of the 321 and 320 Neos. What airport is that down there? That's a municipal. I forget which one that is. Oh boy. Alright, let's throw our joystick cam on. We'll go speed check, flaps 3. We've been cleared to land. We'll get all the rest of our lights on. Thank you. Shit, I don't have G's running, chat. Hold on. G's, run. Yes. Good. And then we need to get our replay open. Replay is here. We'll go speed check, flaps full. And my airplane. Very good. We'll hit the record button. Very good. Alrighty, chat. We're looking good. Speed's good. Everything's on point. There's the runway right there. This is a badass approach. I can't remember the last time I've flown this approach, chat. Speed brake's not armed. Thank you. Alright, let's have a good one. Watch that descent rate a little bit. 12 right is in view. Slight little crosswind. So we'll play with that. We'll let it kind of bring us to the left a little. That's a nice stadium right there. Who plays there, chat? What is that? That looks really good.
1,000.
Oh, that's where the Giants play? Really? Interesting. I didn't know they played over here. Levi Stadium. Nice. don't know which approach I like better. I like coming in on the 3s because you fly right through downtown. This approach is pretty nice. Love me a good RNAV as well. The Knicks play there. I doubt that one. That wind is picking up a little bit as well. Slightly high on our path. Adjusting. There we go. 2 white, 2 red on minimums.
Minimum.
Continue. We're right on path. I don't know why it's saying 4 red.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Let it settle, let it settle, let it settle. Very good. Nose down gently, reversers are out. Oh boy, that wind. She's down. Reversers are out, decelerating. A little bit floaty on that one, chat. Not our best, not our worst. A little bit of an overflare, I think. 70 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to San Jose.
Left when able, stay parking.
Left when able, and honestly, we're just going to go straight into the gate. This is a little bit of a test.
Center flight 420, cross runway 12 left on Delta, then join Zulu to parking.
Cross 12 left on Delta, join Zulu to parking. Frontier 420. Thanks for ATC, man.
Thanks for flying in.
Alrighty, that's off, these are off, that's to taxi, strobe lights off, wing lights off, APU master start, switch is on. I'm going to leave everything the way that it is, chat, and we're just going to jump into our replay. We'll just go park up at a stand here beside this guy. I flared it like I was flaring a 320, not a 321. Hello, Henry. Chat, Henry says hi. You better say hi to Mr. Henry. Happened to the iFly MAX8. We're having all kinds of issues with it. All kinds of issues, my good sir. Yeah, the issues only happened in the MAX8. We just did this flight perfectly fine. No issues at all. 0 issues at all. None whatsoever. So that leads me to believe that there's something in the MAX8 that needs to be updated that is causing those issues. I am with Craig on this one. I think it's something to do with the LOD. The LOD changes that have been made in 2024 are still not working on the iFly. That would be my guess if I was a betting man. That is the guess. All right, let's get all this up and on, and we'll go take a look at our replay. Let's go ahead and stop our recording, actually. I'll bring the sounds down now a little bit. We're disconnected from VATSIM, so that's good. We'll close you. We'll also remove this guy here. Where are you? We'll remove you. We'll quit you. Very good. And we shall hit the replay button. Very good. We can just watch it from here, to be honest with you. It'd be cool to check out some of the wing views. I mean, look at how good that looks, dude. That is incredible. So crisp. Time for support ticket? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of people have been reporting these issues, and something weird for sure going on. For sure. Look at the bright side, PMG 730 NG by the end of the year, maybe. Yeah, true. And that'll be fully optimized for 2024. I'm curious, CST, have you tried flying other airplanes that are, like, I'm curious if this is doing it for anybody else that has similar specs as I do. Craig says it's happening to him, and Craig and I almost have identical PCs. I'm just curious how many people it's happening to. because it's a little bit weird. There's Levi Stadium, passing that. Hello, Henry. When will iFly optimize theirs for 2024? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I don't know why the speed break's weirdly out on this side. Don't pay attention to that. It's probably a replay bug. Like, look at that. Even switching, even at low altitude, switching between wing views, there's no issues. There's nothing weird going on. No audio pops, nothing awkward happening. No. Yep. Nothing weird going on there, chat. I mean, the sim is running beautifully. Zero issues. All right. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, you know what? Our camera's all jacked up, isn't it? There we go. All right, let's see this slight overflare and balloon maybe. We might have ballooned it just a tad. There's into the flare, holding it right there. I wouldn't even really say a balloon, just an overflare, 100% overflare. You can see the winds kind of took us over. At least the nose wheel came down nice and gently. I'll try the Max tomorrow. Also identical PC, except I'm currently using an HDMI splitter for audio instead of Realtek. We'll let you know. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let me know. That'd be good. That would be good. All right, everybody. That is going to end it for this afternoon's live stream. I apologize that there was so much in between during these streams that we had to go from flying the iFly MAX8 to back to the Fenix. Just weird issues. Hopefully, once we get an update from iFly, we can jump back into it and try it again. But I mean, the writing is almost on the wall, right? I know other people are saying, test this, test that, do this, do that. I mean, if we flew the 320 series the previous week, we flew the 350 last week, zero issues, nothing. We jump in, and the first flight we do in the iFly today was all bonkers and a little bit weird. So, definitely something weird going on there. A little bit too aggressive on the flare right there. We actually had that. It would have been really nice. Minus that, a little bit of an aggressive flare. Came in with a little bit too much momentum. All right, friends, I will leave you all with this. Looks like the plan for tonight will be the 319. We'll probably be doing some Air Canada 319 or maybe even some Rouge 319 ops this evening, but that's the plan, and we'll be doing some night ops. We're gonna go, we're gonna depart out of Montreal. They have full ATC on Wednesdays, so we'll depart out of Montreal, and we'll head somewhere. Not sure where we're going yet. I'll figure that one out here in a minute. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this wouldn't be possible. I say it every stream. I truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing happen. So thank you all so much for all the love today, all the donations. Nadya with the fat $100 donation as well. Thank you all so much for the support. To everybody else that cannot support with a monetary value, but supports through hanging out in chat, smash down the thumbs up button, flying with us, controlling, whatever it may be. I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. Without all you guys here, it's just not possible. So thank you all very much for the continued support. Hope you guys enjoyed these replays, and if I don't see you this evening, hopefully I'll catch you on Friday. I'm going to have to rethink our entire plan of what we're doing this week now. I had everything planned out, which is rare for me, you know that. I had everything planned out for the week, and now we have to go back to the drawing board. So, happy landings, my friends. Hopefully I'll catch you later for some Air Canada ops. Happy landings. See ya!